Alright, hi everybody, this is Split Thread again. I sent the last video to a friend of mine who does a little bit of cross stitch, and she has only ever used Aida, and she was asking me how I plan to draw my grid lines on, or if I plan to work without them, because I'm very much dependent on grid lines when I work. It just helps me to know where I am. And I don't really do a lot of cross stitch. I've done a couple of pieces in the past, but I've done a lot of hand embroidery. I've done a lot of hand sewing. So I just want to show you guys this technique. I don't know where I learned it. It might have been something that I made up myself. But what I will do on, like, if I'm doing like embroidery on a shirt or something like that, instead of drawing my grid lines on, I will sew them on. And so here I have, I think this was a 10 by 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's a 10 by 10 square. So I did 10 by 10, and then I did every two. And is this time consuming? Yes. It's not as bad as you think. You're just holding, well, and I am going to be stitching in hand, but it's just a matter of going through and counting. And when you count like this, then you don't have to spend quite so much time later counting. So this is what I will be doing. I will probably prep out a page or two of my pattern with boxes before I sew. This is not the color that I am going to use to do my grid. This is not the piece that I'm going to be using, but this is the fabric that I'm going to be using. And so I have, I think it's a 30 weight, it's like a machine quilting, mercerized cotton. I have one that is slightly darker than the fabric and slightly lighter. And so you're not going to be actually like sticking your needle and your thread through the grid thread. So, and the mercerized cotton is slippery enough that I'm fairly sure that I would be able to just cut the thread and pull it out. Like, if it does show, which I doubt it, all of my colors for this project are in the brown family. So I will have like a slightly darker thread for my box of 10, and then, which I have red right here. And then for what I have yellow right here, I'll probably go a little bit lighter than the fabric. But this way I will be able to see my lines, I will be able to keep my place. If I want to take them out, I can, and if I want to leave them in, because this is going to be full coverage, no one will be able to see it, but I will probably end up showing you guys both ways. But anyway, that's what I plan to do. So, and I will see you next time when I have a little bit more progress.